Throw some. Nah, that's good now. Perfect. Thank you, Jesus.
Perfect.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the KNF Radio. This is Kev,
It's Fernie.
and today we are filming on Father's Day. What
Very
you think
special,
about that?
special day. Father's Day. I feel like a lot of people don't recognize Father's Day as much as they do Mother's Day, or don't put as much importance behind it.
Think it goes unseen?
Maybe not unseen, but maybe undervalued.
I see
I
that.
think dads can make and break a household just as much as moms, but moms are more like they hold the household together. But I feel like dads make and break the household. Um, what would you say is what was this year? Father's like for you?
Father's Day?
Yeah, like today.
I think in a way I'd say it was a special one just because our family's not usually together a lot.
Yeah.
And today was the five of us. If you guys don't know, I'm a family of five. I got my older brother, my younger sister, and we usually not together that much because I'm either in Columbus, Flav was in Columbus, or he was out with his other college. But yeah, today we're all together. Oh, speaking of together, he got his apartment. He got
Oh
a new
yeah.
apartment,
Yeah, yeah.
and we picked him up from his new apartment, so that was pretty lit.
How was it?
I like his apartment.
Where's it by?
His back balcony from his room. He has a balcony in his room.
Okay.
You're looking at Meyer, like the
So they're
side
over
of
there?
Meyer.
Okay.
Like yeah.
So
So
in
you
the
can pretty
area.
much chill there, and you can be looking at Meyer, like the parking lot and everybody.
Watching hella people.
That's a pretty good spot. It's kind of hidden. I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Uh,
Um,
f- for me, I feel like it felt like honestly like any other day.
bro, yeah. Well, let me tell you. Besides eating out, in a way, it did.
It did feel like it, bro. My dad literally watched TV all day. He was chilling watching movies with my mom. I went out for like the morning and then came back, and I think we just chopped it up for a little bit. But honestly, didn't do nothing special. We went out to eat. We ate the same spot, which is pretty crazy.
We didn't even plan it either.
You ate Chili's. I ate at Chili's too.
Wait, which
Uh,
one here? Right?
yeah, bro. They didn't have nothing, bro.
Wait, what'd you get? Talk about it. I haven't even told you what I got. I posted it though.
You did? Oh, you
hmm
did post it. You got the fajitas, right? I think I got bro. Let me tell you, bro. They didn't have nothing there when I went, bro. They kept telling us that they were all out of it. They were out of sirloin steaks. I don't know how you're out of sirloin steaks, bro. It's Chili's. They were out of mac and cheese, and they were out of mozzarella sticks. So I couldn't get the triple dipper because
That
obviously
sounded
the
fire. I
mozzarella.
saw that.
Draw that. That's what I always get. I couldn't get that. Um, I was gonna get the sirloin, but I didn't. I couldn't get that either, bro. It was all out. And then mac and cheese. My son that wanted that, but she didn't get it. I ended up getting the ribeye, the steak.
That was a little pricier, no?
Yeah.
That one's pretty
Me
pricey.
and my mom were like, bro, do we want to buy this ribeye? Because it most likely wasn't gonna be good. I know I don't like ribeyes like that. For some reason, it has more like fat that I
Yeah,
just
it's
don't like.
fatty, right? It's a little bit
It's a
fatty.
little bit more fatty.
But isn't it way thicker?
Way thicker.
It's a lot thicker, right?
And they cooked it perfect medium. So it was okay. It was decent. It was a good little meal. What about you?
I got my 6 ounce sirloin.
Oh, you got a 6 ounce?
Yeah.
So they did have sirloin at your spot.
Mind you,
That's
bro. And the
crazy.
thing is, how you said about mozzarella sticks, they offered us mozzarella sticks. Like, would you guys like to start with any mozzarella sticks?
What? How is that even possible?
You didn't even have it yet.
We're
Yours.
not
That's
even
what
that
I'm
far from
saying.
each other. Bro, yeah, they just didn't have anything, bro. I was like, what the heck? I'm a little disappointed.
Mhm. Bro, me and my sister got the same exact thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. Well, let me start though. Before we even picked Chili's, bro, because that was the last second.
Yeah.
So the night before, I heard my mom saying your dad wants to go to Cane's for Father's Day. Why would you want to go to Cane's, right? It's just that the thing about my dad, he doesn't really. He's undecisive, and he doesn't like being in the spot where like everybody's kind of throwing things out, and then like
He
we
has
want
to
him to
pick one.
pick.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause I think he just gets flustered with like everybody saying shit. So that's where we were at the mall. We're like, nah, let's go here, let's go here, let's go here. But we're gonna end up going to Panda. But last second, I think in the van we're on our way out in the parking lot. Chili's.
Chili's, Chili's.
I'm down. Chili's got everything. That's the thing.
Yeah. Chili's does
My
have
brother
everything.
got a buffalo burger
Fire.
or
chicken
chicken patty,
sandwich.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
fire. That looked fire,
I did
bro.
see it. It did look fire. I was gonna get a burger too, bro, because there was like nothing there. So I was like, I'll just get a burger, but we ate burgers yesterday.
Dude, we did. Oh, about that. I ate Five Guys for my first time today. I mean,
Yesterday,
yesterday. Ever.
it was fire.
Let me tell you, bro, because I told you a little bit about it yesterday.
Yeah, you didn't give me a little. I was asking him like, bro, alright, cause alright. So I tried all of the fast food, like the ones that are considered the best ones. I tried In and Out. I tried Five Guys, Shake Shack, the best ones. For me personally, I feel like Five Guys is the best out of all the ones that I've
Wait, give
tried.
me your top three. I'll give you my top
I'll
three.
do Five Guys first, Shake Shack second, and In and Out third. I really think In and Out's really overrated. The fries are really bad in my opinion.
You just like the burgers?
They're okay. It's not something that I'll like die for though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
get you.
milkshakes are fire there.
The Five Guys.
Five Guys they have good ones, but In and Out their milkshakes are
Oh,
actually
In and
really
Out, In
really
and
good.
Out. Shake. You said Shake Shack?
Shake Shack has good ones too, but I was talking about In and Out.
Okay. I went to Shake Shack in Chicago, and that has really good hot dogs.
Oh yeah, you like hot
Dude, them
dogs?
glizzies
You
are
little glizzy
fire,
gobbler?
dude. The glizzy
You're a
gobbler.
little glizzy gobbler.
Dude, they were lit. I remember going. I think I went like 2 or 3 times with like my friends.
Yeah,
That was the spot.
it was
Always
good.
get a hot dog.
Bro, Shake Shack has really good burgers. Loaded cheese fries there, fire too.
Yeah, for sure.
But
But let me get into my top three, bro.
yeah,
You're gonna be surprised. I feel like
let me hear it,
first one.
bro. Hold on. Before we get into it, bro, you were telling me things that you were comparing to Five Guys yesterday, and I was like, bro,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ooh, cut.
uh,
Now we pulling the. I think we usually just be waiting it out. Apply pressure.
yeah, I think so. You just put a little bit of it, a little touch.
Anyways, we'll get back to it. So first, I think I'm gonna go. Damn, I can't pick my first and second. They go back and forth.
What's today?
Right now, I'll go with rallies or checkers. It's the same thing,
Basically same thing.
dude. They got some burger, dude. Oh, bro, I gotta pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up for them, bro.
But
Dude, that burger is so fire.
is it? Um, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You might be the first person I've ever heard that talks about Rally's burger
Really,
or Checkers burger.
bro? You going?
For real?
They're fat, bro. That's what
Is
I'm
it that
saying.
good? You
Okay,
you
okay. There's the name. There's the name. You want to hear it, bro? It's a cool ass name. I just couldn't remember it. You
okay?
ready?
Well,
You ready? You ready?
yeah,
Do you want the big one or the small one?
the big one.
You got the triple.
Pause though. Pause.
Oh, you got a little sneak peek.
Yeah, triple is crazy. You're a little guy, but you put down some food, bro.
I can put down a burger any day. You want me to go?
Yeah, okay.
All right. So you're gonna start with the triple baconzilla. Cut that.
That's how big that burger is. It fucking broke everything.
Our sound didn't like that.
You hear how it keeps doing that little clicking thing? There you go.
Little tap. We got the triple baconzilla, bro.
That's crazy.
I fucked that up.
You did? Yeah.
Mhm. Barely. I was barely breathing, bro. That was my first. I had to make that a long one, bro. I have to pull it up because, bro, that's so good. I'll pull it up to
Is that
everybody.
good?
Yeah,
You had you took a little bit of it. We make a whole little section of burgers, just rallies though.
just rallies.
For real, they're that good.
They're good
Next time we go out there to Columbus, we gotta try it.
for sure.
Cause
Yeah.
I can't believe the hype until I see it myself.
Yeah, I think it's underrated just because it looks like an old burger joint and it's kind of old school
And
But-
it's fast food, bro.
and it's fast food. But they're one of the only places that are open till 4 a.m.
I believe it.
But guess who's on the window? It's a little robot.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a robot.
It's just a
A
robot.
robot.
Really?
They attend you at the window. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like they just had like a picture or something.
Mm.
No,
Like they got the menu and everything, you know,
it's a
type shit.
robot.
But yeah, a robot talks to you, and then yeah, the person that you give the money to.
Oh, that's crazy work.
Yeah, it's lit. But off to the second one.
Yeah.
Wendy's.
I know, bro. You were saying this yesterday, and I couldn't believe it, bro, because I don't even have Wendy's in my top 5. Maybe
No,
I really
I think you
don't.
maybe just haven't had the a good experience with Wendy's.
They're that good. I might have to try Wendy's more often again.
Dude, Wendy's. Oh my god, that's my favorite.
For real?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I
I
can't. I
was about
can't
to say.
decide, bro.
I thought you just said it was your
I've had
second.
it like, I've had it 2 times where I'm like, bro, this is my favorite ever. And then rallies, I've only had the burger once.
Okay.
So like it kind of goes back and forth. Five Guys, maybe I'll give it like a. I'll give like fifth place, sixth place.
Oh yeah, fifth or sixth is
There's
crazy
a
work.
there's a place in Indy. What's the name? I forget the name. If I remember, I'll pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
They got everything. They got pizza. They got burgers. They got wings. Fire, bro. Fire.
Fire.
And their bacon was thick cut bacon. Like
You like that?
that was the first burger that I had like that.
Mm.
So I think I'll give that fourth place.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I feel like restaurants they obviously give good burgers. Like I went to Bar Louie.
Bar and Lou, where's that?
It's over here in Granger.
Okay.
Basically by Mishawaka, but their burger has an egg in it. So good,
Oh.
bro. I feel like a burger that has an egg makes it a different, elegant burger.
You just changed my my list.
For real?
I forgot about a burger I had.
Which one?
It was a breakfast burger. So the same thing, they had an egg.
Yeah.
So good.
For real?
It's some like breakfast place in Indy. It's a spot.
Do you remember that burger that we ate in Texas? The really big one?
Yeah.
That was a fire burger.
You
It was a
thought?
little too big.
I don't even remember that burger like that. The
I just
food,
remember
no.
how big it was. I don't remember how it tasted, but I just
Fat,
remember how
right?
big it was.
Fat.
Bro, it was the biggest burger I've ever
Mm-hmm.
had in my life.
Yes, fattest burger I've seen. Well,
Facts.
anyways, back to Father's Day.
Back to Father's Day, but
We sidetrack a lot, so if you guys kind of see that, don't mind us. We like to sidetrack
we
because
just
we like to talk about everything,
right.
even the small topics.
Even the little details, we
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
let
for
them know.
sure. That was our burger section.
Little burger section for sure.
I love burgers, dude. I can't even talk about burgers enough. I used to not eat meat, remember?
Yeah, bro, that was so crazy to me. This guy for sure would not eat meat for like maybe 6 years,
7 years.
7 years.
I even told my mom that today. I was like, bro, when I ate the steak,
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know how I did this for 7 years, bro. I didn't know about steaks.
bro, I always told you, bro. Like, bro, you're missing, and you're still not. You're still missing out, bro. This guy doesn't even put no condiments on his stuff, bro. This guy doesn't put ketchup on his burger.
Don't eat ketchup.
Yo, hold on. I don't know how I can ask you about what's your favorite burger, bro. When your favorite burger is a plain ass burger
Plain Jane, just bacon, cheese, and the patty, please.
and mayo. If
A
there's
little bit of
some,
mayo, a little bit, not too much.
yeah. Yesterday he was complaining about the amount of mayo in Five Guys. I was like, bro, you're missing out. But hey, everybody has their likes and
I just feel
dislikes.
like because it's vegetables, right?
Yeah, I put lettuce on that.
I feel like the vegetables kind of mix in different flavors, and it's just not that like meat flavor that I want, especially with the bacon.
I feel you. You're a carnivore.
Carnivore to its finest.
But back to Father's Day. You had a question?
Oh yeah. So I kind of came up with the question because it's Father's Day. You know, might as well make a little bit of a Father's Day episode. But I kind of want to just start with the question. You can answer first, and then I'll go ahead with
Show.
that. But it goes like this. So you won 100K, and you have to spend it on your dad. And which way do you think you can make that money useful for him? And you got less than a week to spend it.
Plan this?
You
Okay.
gotta spend it.
Now,
One
my,
rule.
is my dad allowed to go anywhere in the world?
One rule.
What's the rule?
You can't buy properties.
Okay, that's fine. What about renting properties?
No, nothing with properties.
Fuck. What
Cause
about
I know like in
setting
this
them
modern
up?
world,
Yeah.
a property is the way to go.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think in our opinion, honestly.
No,
But yeah,
you're talking about like blowing the money though,
yeah,
blowing the 100K. Okay, bet. Is he allowed to travel anywhere?
you can do whatever you want.
I bet.
It
Um,
just gotta help him some way. Any way you think.
It's
Of.
gotta help him.
I know which way you're going, and
Yeah.
honestly, I like the way you're going, and I think it still applies because it's gonna be very useful to him mentally.
Yeah, bro. Like it's gonna help him a lot.
Mhm.
All
So
right,
go ahead.
I'm booking a couple trips. Okay, so on Monday, I'm gonna go throughout the week, bro.
All
Cause
right.
you
So,
said you give me
say
a
you
week.
get it right now, and today's nah.
Today's Sunday, so tomorrow.
Say you start tomorrow.
Bet. So they gave me the option to do it today, and I have to plan it. Bet. So tomorrow I'm booking my flight. I'm going straight to Mexico. Bro needs to go back,
What
find
part?
out. My dad's from Guanajuato, a little rancho called Parra.
Barra.
Parra. Small ass
That's
town, bro.
nice,
There
yeah.
ain't nothing going on but a gas station. From what I heard, I don't know.
Little tiendita on the corner or something.
My grandma's, yeah,
Okay, bet.
or my aunt's, I forget.
That's nice.
But from there, I'm booking and I'm going straight to España.
You
Going to
or
Spain. All of us, bro.
oh, okay? It's a five
I ain't gonna lie to you.
four person trip.
It's a 4-person trip, bro.
Bet.
As much as my dad rather have us there, I feel,
I think it would help him. Like
bro, he'd be
he
much
wants you guys
happier
there.
having all of us
Yeah,
there
for
for
sure.
sure. So we're going straight to Spain and we're going around the time Barca plays Real Madrid, so I could put him to watch the Clásico. Um, I don't know how
Classico
much.
Part 2.
Yeah, because we've already been right, but I feel like at Camp Nou it'd be different.
Mm-hmm.
And since we got bread, I'm buying VIP tickets.
Okay.
I'm trying to let him meet Yamin Yamal. You know how like
But
some of those
you
people
think
get to
that
meet.
guarantees he'll meet him though?
It definitely doesn't guarantee it, but I got 100K to spend, so money talks. Money talks, and I'm gonna find a way to get him to meet Yamin Yamal and take a picture.
Think about it
Hopefully.
though, bro. Actually, maybe you could put a lot of money to use.
Yeah, no.
But
I'm telling you, bro, money buys this shit. And hopefully, with that 100K, I could make that bro's
think
dreams come
about it
true.
though. You've already spent a good amount.
I definitely did. I definitely did. So after that, damn, what am I gonna do? I'm definitely gonna take him to. I went to Jamaica. I think I would take him somewhere Caribbean, somewhere cool. Maybe
Mm.
like Brazil. I've always wanted to go to Brazil. I feel like he never really got to experience anything because he doesn't travel. He's not allowed to travel. We won't get into the details, but he's not allowed to travel. Um, so I feel like stuff like that he just hasn't experienced that I gotten fortunately to experience. I want him to experience it that week with that money.
Mm.
And I feel like travel is something that I would have blown most of the money on.
Yeah,
Just like giving him like life experiences. That's what I would waste the money
I
on.
could see that, especially with the Camp Now thing, taking him to Barca. Because if you guys don't know, his dad is a big ass Barca fan.
Might be the biggest one. Bro,
He,
I've never seen somebody cry
mm-hmm.
over a team like that.
So I'm saying he gets very emotional when it comes to Barca. So like I think that would like just do something to in his head where it'd be like, yo, I did
This is
this.
the
I
best moment of my
experienced
life.
this.
Bro, and right now his idol is like Yamin Yamal, bro. That's all he talks about. At work, oh, they're saying this about him. They're saying, I'm like, bro, chill. I promise you, he
Lamine
does not
Yamal
know it.
bandwagon.
Bro, he can't be a bandwagon though, bro, because when you support the team and the guy comes from your team,
True,
you're not a
true.
bandwagon. Because that would mean that I was a Arsenal fan and then I just started supporting Barca because I mean, but that we've been. So he's kind of like it's like having Messi for him all over again. Because I mean, I don't know if he watched. He probably did because he watched Ronaldinho, so he probably did watch Messi coming up. But Messi to him's God. So
It's not the same when you watch them in Saudi Arabia, which we don't. But
in
Messi in the
MLS,
MLS, which is a little bit different. I
yeah,
watch highlights for sure. I love watching Messi have the ball.
yeah,
He
no,
does lose a little bit more, but like that's just age, bro. It's like you when you see him do something great, it's like yeah, hell yeah, that's Messi. When
that's
you
him.
see him like messing up, and this applies to Cristiano as well. You could tell they mess up, and it's like
Noticeable,
the athleticism isn't there as much. So
noticeable.
you kind of gotta give them a little bit of like leeway because
Yeah,
they're old, so you know they're gonna mess up more.
yeah,
But they do great shit.
yeah. I think the IQ never leaves,
Hmm.
and they both got that shit like the best ever.
How many years of IQ, bro? It's crazy.
The amount of years at the top two, bro. They were the top two for the longest ever, bro. But a little sidetrack. What would you waste your money on with your dad? It's 100K.
100K.
You got
You
a
know what's
week.
crazy, bro? I came up with the question, but I didn't really think about it that
You-
far myself because 100K can be stretched, but you can also spend it like that.
yep, that's facts.
Let me think. Yeah, because I also that's why I kind of gave you the thing of no properties because I would also
I would
give
have,
it to him for
I would
properties.
have given him properties.
But in that case, I think I would also send him to Mexico, bro.
You're not going with him.
In a way, I think I would keep the money, but like that's in his savings, and I'd be sending him money. Because if his goal one day is to go back to Mexico and just live there when like we're good, when we're financially set, because they've talked about wanting to go to Mexico when like my sister's older, when we're like got our jobs and everything, when we
Yeah.
got money. So if that's what their goal is, I'll get them out of here, bro. Go to Mexico. You got this amount of money. It's gonna last you probably a long time. 100K, bro. Gonna
In
last you long
Mexico.
here. Imagine in Mexico.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
And we got our house over there. We live there every December. We go to Mexico. At least they have been. Some years we've been skipping, but I think they would love that. They feel more at home. They don't gotta be working at the factory. They ain't gonna be like spending money.
Yeah.
Even though hella drinking over there.
Yeah.
But you can stretch the money in Mexico. So I wouldn't spend it all on that for him. I think he's been wanting to get a new truck,
Buy him a
and
brand new one.
he uses his truck a good amount. But the truck that he has, he's had it for a long time. He's customized it a lot, and I think he's like a little scared to use it.
Likes to keep it looking good.
So and he wants to sell it. He's open to sell it.
Oh yeah.
So I think I would tell him like, hey, sell your truck. I'm gonna throw you in another 20K. Do what you
Do
find
what you
what you
want
want.
with it.
Find what you
Buy
want.
what you want with it.
And I think 20K plus another maybe like 15, 20K gets you a really nice truck.
Yeah, probably. Probably does.
That's what I would do.
Oh, that's smart. I agree. I think I missed that. I probably would have got my dad his truck that he wants, even though he already bought his truck that he
hmm
really wanted.
Dude, I've seen a Denali,
Yeah.
big bro, big ass truck. Had a huge grill.
Yeah.
I like that. I loved it.
You love big girls?
It was pretty cool. I
Not
liked it.
bad.
I was like Matt Gray.
Yeah. What'd you think about Gordy's truck?
But I love it,
It was nice, right?
dude. I just like that makes me want to get a truck.
Bro,
It's
right?
different,
Every
cause
time I get on a truck like that, it makes me like think that like going into my car is like the like I don't know how to say it, but like little man syndrome type shit. Like when I'm in a truck, I feel like the man.
yeah, I get that. I get that, cause like cars are low, and like
Yeah,
when you're in the truck, you feel kind of higher.
bro. I feel like through with Gordy's truck, I can run through anything. Like there's not a car that's gonna stop me.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously bigger cars and shit, but like you know what I'm saying,
So you would get a truck?
bro. I think I would get a truck. I would I definitely get that one last though.
Like,
Like I would get other cars first before I got a truck
oh yeah.
type shit.
I think when I have a crib, I'll get a truck just because like they come in handy.
Yep.
I think you always gotta have a sports car, a daily, and a truck.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like that's what we got going on right now in my crib,
Mhm.
bro. We all got everybody's got their work card and everybody got the daily
My backup.
little backup. I think trucks do come in handy, bro. I think that's why I would get one too because just the other day, me and my dog were talking about it. We had that black truck for years, bro.
Stories with that.
Years with that. Oh, hella stories with
Mhm.
that truck, right?
Damn near
But
learned how to drive with that truck.
yeah, me too. Bro, that's what literally we were saying, bro. We were like, bro, he was like, you would steal this truck. I was like, yeah, I would.
Nah, you wanna steal it, borrow it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Borrow it.
Borrowing it.
Always return it. Same exact spot.
Yeah, same exact spot. Dead ass, bro. Like I would take pictures of where it was supposed to be at, bro. That's how it had to be perfect because if not, he would notice. But we were literally talking about that, like having a truck is useful because that truck we used to like, that was our like going out truck.
Mhm.
Like that was the la chulada is what
La
he would call it.
chulada.
Cause bro, he painted that truck. It was blue,
Oh,
and
it
we
was
painted it.
blue.
We painted it at the 14th Street house. So that was a special thing for him. And now it's like the beat truck
But it
that we
doesn't
just.
even look that beat up
You
though.
don't think so?
Nah.
You got to drive it.
Okay. And I've driven it.
Recently though,
No, not recently.
brother, that shit shakes so much, bro. Even when you're braking, like it's so bad. It's so bad, bro. My dad even
It's like
was like,
Mater.
bro, oh, it was so bad, bro. Yeah, like Mater, bro, neta.
Hell yeah.
Bro, it's so funny though. Uh, but we were like, yo, it's so useful having a truck because so we're currently trying to get our floor done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We had to take everything off from there and take it to a landfill in Elkhart. What do you need? You need a truck for
You
that,
need a
bro.
truck.
And that truck literally was going up that thing, bro. And other bigger trucks were going up, but it made it up there. As fucked up as it is, it made it up there. And I was telling him, I was like, you need a beat truck, at least.
Yeah, because
They'll
if you
make
put
it.
that in the white truck, maybe it would have got scratched and
Would have got scratched and probably a little fucked up and shit.
shit.
You need to beat truck.
Need to beat truck. I agree. Did you have a Father's Day question?
Yeah, I did have one, bro, but
Do you want to get into that?
it's gonna be a little deep. I don't know about deep. Maybe your stories ain't that deep. But I was gonna ask you, what's your favorite memory with your dad?
Favorite memory?
With your
And you hit
pops?
me with that one. Yeah, for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sure. I'm not.
If you want, I could go first so you can think about it.
Yeah,
Cause I
yeah, for
already know
sure.
mine.
Yeah, give me a second. It might not be the exact favorite memory, but whatever comes to mind right now, that's what I'm gonna try and think of while
Yeah.
you talk.
Okay. Now I don't have like a specific one, but throughout my whole like kid life, I played soccer, played sports. I was on a soccer team. I don't remember him not being there. He was always there. Like even through he was talking about it last time. He's like, bro, when it'd be raining, I'd be the only guy out there, still watching you guys play, like supporting you and stuff. And I was like, damn, bro, I do remember that. So I think when we won sectionals with your brother and them, we took a picture. I think it was me, him, and my uncle. And after that, he was like, man, I'm so proud of you. I think that was like probably my favorite one.
That was when we won sectionals
Yeah,
at
we,
Memorial.
at Memorial. And I had scored like
Dude, that was a
2 games
crazy
before that,
goal.
right? Or the game before that.
Yeah, I might have the video.
I have it too, so we gonna
Yeah,
put that.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I do
Oh
have it.
hell yeah.
Facts, we gonna put that. Bro, we have hella clips of us playing soccer. I have that
Hey,
free kick against Carlos. We
what foot
eventually
do you
gonna
shoot
play.
with?
My left.
No. What foot do you shoot with normally?
Normally I shoot with my right,
What?
but that goal I score with my left.
Left. He
And
never shoots with the left. Never.
bro, for this, bro, and you know that because the in the video I think they said left, shoot it,
Mm-mm,
because I never shot it with my left.
never.
I
Dude,
would
this guy
never.
will hit it with the outside of his right before you do it with his left.
Yeah, it was so bad. But thinking back at it, I scored a lot of goals with my left, like a lot of good goals.
Mm.
That was a banger, bro.
That was a banger.
Bro, I cut him and then I shot it left. Didn't even
In the
think about
video,
it.
looks a little bit messy, but you can tell when you shoot,
Yeah,
and you can tell it's going in,
bro, I cut
right
him
in.
right in, bro. Dude, I remember I scored that. You remember, bro, because I wasn't gonna start. Cause I don't know if you want to say the name, but somebody wasn't allowed to start because they were going to practice,
Oh, okay.
and so I started and I scored, bro.
And like this is the type of thing. I don't know how every high school works, but when sectionals comes up, they pick the what the coaches agree on it. The 2 or 3 best players from JV to get bumped up.
Yeah.
Cause some schools have some cracked ass JV players.
And that year we had,
That year, it was this guy,
bro, but that year we had a lot of crack JV
and you
players,
guys
bro.
did. Cause
We had
Eduardo too,
Eduardo,
right?
bro. Eduardo scored 30 goals that year,
30 goals.
and
He got moved up too though.
yeah, he got he. It was me, him, and Cesar, right?
And Emilio.
And Emilio.
And Emilio.
Yeah, yeah.
But I remember him on the bench with me.
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, that year it was me.
Mhm. What you think? How do you feel?
Uh,
Tell me, cause like this is like prime Fernando, bro.
like soccer wise,
Cause
right?
I'm not trying to like put the situation down, but the next year wasn't the greatest.
For me,
No,
in
not for
general.
you and just in general for
Yeah,
our school year because this what we're talking about right now. I was a
sophomore,
sophomore. He was a freshman, and my brother was a senior.
senior,
And like their class was probably the best class that
the
we know.
best class we've known.
Mhm.
They won state. Not them specifically, but some of
Some
their
of them,
players. I think it was
and
just Alex and Lucas, right?
Alex and Lucas as freshmen.
Freshmen, which is
Mhm.
crazy. And they
But
played started.
anyways, get into it.
What was it like for me?
Cause you a freshman, bro. But
So
like we
so
joke around with the seniors, cause like they're my brother's
so we
friends and
were cool
stuff.
with them, right?
We're
So
cool, yeah.
practices were like I don't know how to say it in English, but echando desmadre, like just bullshitting and shit. It was
Just
so much
talking.
fun, bro. Like
Yeah,
it
hell
was
yeah.
so much fun, bro. And I think what was crazy to me was seeing our level compared to them. Even though we thought they were so good, the fact that we were able to keep
Cause
up.
they've always been a little bit above us,
Yeah,
bro.
they've always been a little bit above
Growing
us.
up.
So that year we actually were able to compete with them. Like I remember sometimes like I would take on them and I'd be like, what the fuck? I just took on Manny. I just took on Manny, bro. Manny to that back then to me, bro, Manny was the best defender.
Mhm.
To this day, I still think he's the best defender I've ever seen. Here, at least. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So.
Bro, he could defend so good and he could play with his feet. Which is what a lot of like pro soccer players, like the best ones do.
Mhm.
So I think
Was he a center back?
yeah,
He was center back.
center
Okay.
back. Um, that year was a little weird though because I believe it was our last year for Goshen Stars too, right? Or was it a year
Yeah,
after
could
that?
have, or the year before that was that last year. Cause I think that was your last year. I think because what's it called? Was it?
I don't remember. I don't
Maybe no,
remember
no,
when we
no,
stopped.
no. Because I remember. I think it was during spring season or something that you could play with club.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you're right. You're right. You're right.
But
You're
that
right.
was that was the last year that we played together,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
think so. Um, so it was a little bit weird because uh, I think that was the year that kind of soccer just took like a back foot for me. After that, because I mean, obviously we had a good season and shit, but after that we didn't continue playing. So I kind of like lost interest. I don't know. We got into high school, so like we started hanging out, got girlfriend, whatever.
And you know what the big thing was? I think, in my opinion, for you too, work.
We worked at the fair.
Working at the fair, dude. Oh, we got a lot of story. Oh, save a little story time for later.
Yeah, we'll save it
Fair
later.
stories.
But I think that probably did fuck up after that. But yeah, you're right. Freshman year was my prime for soccer. A lot of people would say that. I
Yeah,
won,
because Goshen Stars, you was cracking it too. We
bro.
was popping in
Yeah,
Goshen
we
Stars.
were, bro. We got approached that year, I think, by the
hmm
Barcelona Academy team that we played in the
We
first
we
round.
played some Barcelona Academy team. They were pretty good, but
We were just better.
we're a good team.
Bro, I don't know. Looking back at it though, bro, if you look at the players, bro, you would not say, "Oh yeah, crack." Like Felipe, crack. Jafet,
Mm.
crack. Like they were just crack players like
Dude,
that.
if you guys ever seen Jafet in his prime, bro, this
Hold on. Jafet. Yeah, I know you haven't seen him recently, but I follow him on Instagram. Bro, he works out and he's getting big.
okay, he's getting big now.
He's
Okay,
getting big.
got it. Back then,
Scrawny
he
little
was a
guy.
little scrawny, right? He's like, I'm not trying to like say anything. He's probably like 100 pounds,
If
even less because we were
if that
small,
if that he
smaller.
was.
This kid was defending big guys, somehow defending them, taking the ball away from them, and still finding passes with them, like pressuring them.
It was crazy because he was the guy that we put the other team's best player on.
hmm
Jafet would lock him down.
Yeah, bro, he was like a little mosca, bro.
Bro, so good.
Everywhere, bro. I
Bro.
remember, dude, and he was just. I think that was a little bit. He was very crucial to us.
Oh, he was. I think looking back at it, he was probably our best defender. Even though Emilio was good, Jafet was a little bit
hmm
better. He just locked
Technically,
down.
yeah, sure.
So good.
Goshen
Uh,
Stars was a big thing for us.
yeah, I think
So many
that
memories.
taught us a lot about life. I feel personally, I learned
About life. I think some aspects of life, yeah,
working hard always works.
yeah,
Bro, I would play soccer like all day, every day.
yeah. We were playing a lot
When
of
I was
soccer.
good, when I was like really good, I played by myself because I had no siblings growing up. Bro, I played soccer outside for like 2 hours. Come back inside, maybe go play downstairs. Bro, it was my life for a while. So I think when I got to high school and I realized that there's more to life, it was kind of like hard to not want to enjoy that.
Mm.
But looking back at it, I wish I would have focused on soccer
Dude, I
more.
think that's the thing about life.
Bro, it's all about like
Think about it. The higher you go, so like elementary, everybody plays a little sport.
yeah,
Middle school, everybody wants to play soccer, well, basketball, everything.
football. Yeah,
The ones that take it serious start playing high school.
yeah.
The ones that take it serious playing varsity. Now the ones that don't, the ones that are just like, I could do something else in life, don't go to college to play no more. Don't go pro no more.
That was gonna be me.
They start dropping like flies. Exactly.
I wasn't gonna play soccer in college anymore.
hmm
I was done, bro, and it was crazy because I had a great senior year. Not a great senior year, but a better senior year than my junior year.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I was top scorer. I think top assister. In the most important games, I scored basically every game. But
Bangers.
um, for some reason, I think the initiative to go and look for the college never came to me.
I feel you because I think that's the one thing for me too.
Like I never reached out to a college. I was always like, bro, I'm I. It's hard to say now, but like back then, I had a little bit of a bigger ego. I was like, I'm good. They're gonna come for me, but it's not. That's not how it works. Bro, you
hmm
have to reach out. You have to actually look for them. Because I feel like if I would have started looking since I was a freshman, I probably would have had a lot of good
Yeah,
offers.
yeah. There's some players like high schoolers that kind of not an agency, but they get with somebody so they can get connections with the colleges.
Yeah,
Like, yo, I'm a sophomore. Like, if you're interested in 2 years, like, I want to come to your
I want to
college.
play.
Cause for the camp that I have, sometimes we have sophomores. That's like the youngest.
Yeah,
But juniors sometimes come along like, yo, I'll be a senior next year. Like, I'm just trying to see how you guys run stuff,
yeah.
so I can start opening my stuff.
That's dope. Yeah,
So
I never did that.
we never did that.
We never did that, bro. I never looked for opportunities to play in college soccer. It only came to me because of you.
Hmm. Last second, huh?
Last second, bro. And I wasn't even ready for it. I was big as hell. That was the
That
biggest.
that's
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 the.
when he started. Was like, hell yeah, I got money. I'm getting money.
Let me just eat my heart away, bro. I would eat out all the fucking time,
I
bro.
mean, I don't blame you though, cause like how you talk about the fair.
Yeah,
The fair is a lot of just being there for long hours, and I mean, what are you gonna eat? Fair food. 'Cause you're at the fair.
everything because you get it for
Yeah,
free.
for free.
For free, brother.
And it's some of the best food, but like sometimes when
It's
you're
the
there, you
worst.
just don't realize it. Like, yo, maybe I should slow down.
It's the unhealthiest shit you can eat, bro.
Hmm.
Everything's fried,
Nelson's
basically.
though, we got a lot of Nelsons
Fuck, a lot of nonsense, bro. And
for free, for free cheap.
but no one gotta know that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think, Loki, if you wouldn't have pulled me out to go play soccer, I would still be fat.
possibly, bro. Cause this guy has gone through a lot of phases.
Bro, I was skinny, fat, and then skinny again like a little bit after junior year. I think I lost a little bit of weight in my senior year, and then I gained it right back.
Hmm.
And going into college that year, I was the biggest I've ever been. I was like 190 up there.
Yeah, I
And
remember that you being looking
I,
big.
I remember a specific moment when what's his name? What was his name? Coach Farhar, or whatever his name was.
But Farhad.
Without it, bro. He came to me. He's like, man, how much weight have you lost? Have you tracked how much weight you lost? I was like, I don't know. He's like, you're looking a lot better. He's like, when you came in, you were like big as shit. He's like,
That's what I was about to say, bro.
Kevin was telling me, oh, he was so good. He could dribble past everybody and stuff. He's like, and then you showed up and you were a ball. And I was like, no, you're right, bro. I was fat as shit. But I think that you doing that allowed me to like lose the weight in a form that I liked it. Like I like soccer, so it was like easy kind of to keep playing it, and while you're doing it, you lose the weight. And then after that, I think I just personally was like, I don't want to be fat no more, so I just started working out. But
Yeah,
you see pros and cons to every little situation when you
yeah.
look back into shit.
I was thinking while you're saying that, that year is a little bit different for both of us because we didn't play that year.
You did
How how much did you play? Like 2, 3 games, maybe
4 games.
4 games. I played less than that. I broke my arm that year, so like me and him were like on the bench a lot. And like even though I was practicing with the cast, I wasn't really allowed to play, but we'd still be like practicing together and
Yeah,
stuff. And I think from what I saw from my perspective on you is like you were fine with not playing most of the time
yeah,
because you knew like yo, I think I'm on a different journey. I feel like you were on a different journey
yeah. I was.
instead of everybody else trying to compete. Because remember, we had like 35 people on that team at first,
Yeah, there was a lot of kids.
and like right when you got there, that was like your worst shape.
Yeah,
So like slowly, I feel like you kind of thought like yo, I know I can play ball, but athletically, I'm not there.
I'm not
So
there.
like you knew like my journey right now is to like lose this weight, get athletic, and the rest will come.
Yeah, that's exactly what was going through my head. I
Hmm.
was like, bro, I don't even want to compete for it because I know I'm not gonna perform. Like, what games did I play? The easiest games, bro. I still scored. For,
Hmm. You did.
say what you want, I scored in college, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
have a
did.
little
You
record.
have college goals. You
Um,
have a record.
I have a college record. I have goals,
You
bro.
do. You do. You
It's a
do.
JUCO, bro. Fuck it.
They count.
I think you're right, bro. I was on a different journey, and I did for some reason. I think that year my competitiveness dropped like a motherfucker, bro. I didn't care about practices, winning or losing. I just
Like I
cared
said,
about losing weight. Didn't care. Didn't care because I knew I wasn't gonna play. I think also.
I saw you getting competitive in practices sometimes, though.
Sometimes you think.
Yeah, for
You think I'd
sure.
get into it?
Hmm.
I think sometimes when I would see someone that was like not that good, I'd be like, bro, if I was in shape, bro, I'd be killing your
Hmm.
ass, bro. And I thought that, and until I thought that a lot. I was like, bro, if I was in shape, bro, I'd fuck up most of these guys. I still did sometimes
No,
here
I'm
and there.
saying like during practices, bro, you showed up just because like it's more small game, you
Yeah.
know.
So it would be like I could use my skills instead
Yeah,
of like
yeah, yeah,
running
for
and stuff.
sure. But like obviously 11v11 is different,
Yeah, a little
you
different.
know.
I couldn't run.
And our field is big,
Yeah, it was fat. It was big, wide
fat.
and shit.
Yeah, for sure. But
No,
yeah,
that was
that was a little bit about him with Scylla
yeah,
catching up.
bro. I think that year was crazy for you too, though, cause you broke your arm.
Yeah, for sure. It opened up my eyes too.
Yeah, the soccer
And I
can be
think that's
taken
why
away
I
like that,
realized that
right?
stuff about you because I was on the sideline a lot, just kind of like
Watching
looking.
shit.
I kind of had the option to practice or not in a way.
Yeah,
I wasn't really allowed to play. I had a
bro.
fat bubble on my wrist
Bro, is it weird to me that I remember you playing?
that year.
I remember you playing most of the year. Am I
Not most of
tripping?
the year, but I did play.
Am I tripping?
I played. I played like 2 games.
No way. That's what
I,
I'm saying. Like, am I
I
tripping, bro?
played
Because I
against
remember you playing a lot.
Schoolcraft.
That's it?
I played like for like 20 minutes, and then coach put me in like the last game in the tournament, but I only played like 10, 20 minutes as well. Cause like bro, like again, like I broke my arm. I wasn't really like.
Bro, I don't know why, but for some reason I just envision you playing a lot.
Mm-mm.
I'm tripping. I
I
gotta
don't
be.
remember playing a lot that year,
For
and
real?
when I did, I remember just feeling lost.
Yeah. I think, I think it was against, like, Michigan where I scored.
The red team, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. You didn't play that game?
I don't know.
I think you did.
Keep in mind, I've played against that team or been
A
around
couple
there
times.
like 5 times.
Yeah.
So I was like, away or home?
That was away. Because remember we saw the sign for free tuition? And we were all like, oh, fuck, we're going to Lake Michigan. Everybody, Manada, Fuga. I think that's what it is. I keep
Was that
doing
the
that.
first or second year? First, right?
Yeah, that was my first. Well, I only went one year then,
Oh,
so
okay,
you gotta
okay,
remember
okay.
that. He
Cause
went two.
I scored a banger. Me and Giovanni and Yovi, we scored banger away our second year.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't remember about first year though. I don't know if I played, but I remember the field though. It was like around the track. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shitty. Yeah, yeah. That noise kind of explains college too. Free tuition though,
Free tuition. Free tuition and Michigan.
and in Michigan, we like Michigan.
We love it. We be going. Oh, speaking of Michigan, we were just there this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Let's get into that. We
yeah for
went
sure.
to our
Thanks for bringing it up.
we went to our first ever comedy show.
First ever, not just any comedy show. What was the name?
Let me take that back. I think that was my second one, but the first one was at college, so I don't know if that counts.
First like official
First
comedy
paid
show.
one.
Yeah, for sure. Cause we paid for them.
We paid for 'em. I think it was called The Killers of Kill Tony.
Killers of Kill Tony.
So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys don't know though. But Kill Tony is basically like a comedy show. People come up there, either get a minute, say some jokes, try to be funny,
Interact with the host.
interact with the host. I think after, yeah, they do like Q&As and shit. But we thought that it was gonna be like the big ones of the
Hmm.
show. Ended up going. It was like
It was
I
more
didn't.
like we had 4 people and they had like it was like what 10, 15 minute bits, like 15, 20 minute
Yep.
bits.
I'd say the longest one was the last one, right?
Yeah, and the first one.
The first one we went for a while,
Yeah,
right?
it was
Like
like
15,
15, 20
20.
minutes. Cause I thought it
Yeah.
was about to be done, and she's
And
like,
she kept
"No,
going,
pulled
right?
up more."
I think that one was a little bit of a curveball.
Yeah, yeah,
That
cause
first one,
she
cause
talked about a lot. So
yeah,
like to begin with, basically how the show was structured is like somebody comes out, and I think it's in every comedy show. They have like somebody special that like opens up, for everybody, get everybody excited.
yeah, get
So
some like
I thought
going.
that's what it was. Like the girl came out and she was like kind of like nervous type of vibe, but
Right.
like
Grand Rapids, you guys have a lot of construction.
funny,
It was
nervous
like
type
an
of vibe.
awkward type of vibe.
Yeah, but like you kind of knew that like that's her style
Yeah, you
because
knew.
she was doing good.
Yeah, you knew right away after her first couple jokes that she was gonna be a little funny.
Because
I
at
just
first I
knew
was
it.
like, is she really that shy?
Yeah.
And she made her first, second joke. I'm like, okay, but like, dude, she was good.
No,
I
she
thought
was,
she was good.
bro. She was going in, bro.
Mhm.
She was going some good little jokes.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. I thought she was only gonna do it for like 5, 10 minutes, and then like, okay, like we're gonna start the show.
Yeah. Nope.
Nah,
She went on
damn
and
near.
on and on.
She was like a fourth of the show.
Not gonna lie though, she kind of saved the show
Oh, she did.
because as we gonna go on in the story, but there was like people that were ahead of her that weren't that good.
Mhm.
Actually, the next person, right? I think it was the girl.
I forget her name. I just remember she was a Hispanic girl,
Yeah.
and right away, they introduced her, and she came out. I forget what she said though.
She said something that everyone was like,
Kind of like,
whatever she said.
well, it's a comedy show. They're gonna say stuff out like
Yeah.
like that are kind of off bat.
Well,
But
that's why
like,
you couldn't record.
Yeah, you're right.
You could have recorded because I think they were probably like there was some jokes that they just
I've
probably
recorded some
created.
scenes. I can probably pull one up, just show
Yeah.
you guys. I forget who I recorded, but I'll post one up there for
I
sure.
swear you actually.
It is legal, by the way, just to let y'all know. It's called inspiration porn. And if you Google it, you're gonna get a bunch of ads.
You recorded.
Yeah. That's something a little bit.
Holy, you weren't allowed to.
Ni modo.
It's already past it. It can't get
That's
us.
why you guys got fuck with this, because they
Yeah.
get the exclusive
Yeah,
shit.
we get that exclusive shit.
Post it up where? Right there.
right there.
Yeah,
We gonna
right
put
there.
it right there on
For
the
sure.
wall.
I'll show you guys a little sneak peek. I think it'll be cool either way, because like you guys get to see a little bit of what I saw from my first experience. And honestly,
What do you rate it?
okay, let me rate two different things.
Okay.
The comedy show itself, the one that we went to, I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
Nah. 7.5. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. I want to go to a lot more comedy shows.
Okay.
I'm gonna rate comedy shows a 9 because either way, like they weren't. We had some that weren't the best, but the ones that I enjoyed and like they got me laughing. I was like, bro, if there's people that I like can relate to more and they're cracking jokes, bro, I'm gonna love comedy shows.
Yeah.
I was vibing. I liked it.
You liked it? I
Keep in mind, I like 3/4 of it.
okay. I agree. I think I liked 2/4, so half of it, because one of them, bro, we gonna get into it, but
Okay, yeah. I like 5/8 of it for sure.
5/8.
I'll say 5/8.
Alright, but yeah, I don't know. I think going made me realize like fuck, I should have been going to comedy shows a lot more often, bro. I don't know why, bro, but I like laughing. I like making people laugh. That just goes with comedy shows, bro.
Mhm.
Like that's what you go there for. You go to laugh. You go to hear good jokes and stuff. So, bro, that's like the fourth time I did that. I need to start doing that. But I give it a solid 7. Oh, that show that we went to. Comedy shows can be a 10 out of 10 for me.
Could
Like,
be right.
depends on other people, right? But I feel like it was a 7 because of the people. Like I said, I think 2 of the comedians, bro, it's everybody's likes and dislikes. I personally just didn't like that second girl that went up. Not a lot of good jokes for me personally. And then
Yeah, the jokes weren't it.
just weren't it, bro.
No.
I don't know. They were just weren't hitting. But the one right after her, I felt like he stole the show, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That
The
guy came
energy.
in
He
with
brought in
so
energy.
much energy, bro. He came in and he was hitting off good jokes, funny jokes.
Yeah,
So,
I liked him.
I think that guy should have ended the show. That guy was
Yeah,
the
for
best
sure.
one.
He would have woke everybody up. You could have sleep with somebody like 3/4 of the way there, and then wake everybody up at the end. You know?
Yeah, like me, because I
Mhm.
fell asleep, bro. That's what we was gonna get into, bro. I knocked
Eh,
out, bro. You say you took
I'm
pictures?
not gonna lie, bro. I tried to get a little video, but as soon as I start recording, you start waking up.
That's
But
good,
like, Angel was like, "Yo," and I'm like, "Yeah, this guy dead asleep, bro."
bro. I would wake up, bro, and I was like, "Yo, this is so bad, bro." Because I feel bad because he's performing, right? Like it's not his fault. It's my fault. But at the same time, it kind of is his fault though, cause like I just didn't find it funny, bro. A lot of his jokes were funny.
Yeah,
Though.
I feel because I found myself sometimes going like,
Going down a little bit for
Mhm.
just that last one though. I didn't fall asleep for the other ones.
I think it went on too long. I think he wasn't overall bad because he had his good parts and he did some crazy shit.
bro,
Like that one I should have recorded, bro. That was crazy.
dude.
And I ain't
What?
even gonna get to half of what he did, bro. Honestly.
Can we talk about that part though?
All right, go ahead. You can talk about it.
Bro,
It's just I didn't mess with
All
it
right,
very
no,
much.
bro, I didn't mess with it at all, bro. I was like, what the fuck? So I've seen there's this comedian. His name is Bert Kreischer. I don't know if you know him, but he takes off his shirt on stage. It's kind of funny. People laugh at it. But taking off your pants,
Dropping them
dropping them down to your knees, basically a little bit lower,
as far down as they can go.
bro. And to do that right, you do that right. But to leave it there, I fell asleep. I woke up and he still had them
They're
down,
still
bro.
there.
He still had the pants down, bro. I was like, what the fuck's going on, bro? Why does he still have his pants down? And he kept it down until the end of the show,
He
basically,
did.
bro. That was a little bit like, alright, but I'm kinda glad I did. I fell asleep during this one, but I think the crowd played into it a lot. which was
Oh,
not a
yeah.
bad thing though. I actually kind of mess with that. Like people in GR actually get down. Like they were there
Mhm.
for a comedy show and they were laughing at whatever was there.
Yeah, I
I,
think people came in a good vibe.
yeah, I think I like that vibe. I hope all the comedy shows we go to are like that.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty cool. Like everybody was vibing, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Drinks were flowing. Everybody was having a good time.
Everybody had drinks.
Yeah.
Everybody was in line for drinks.
Man, no popcorn though.
No, bro, that's what I wanted to.
I don't know if that's all comedy shows or if it's just that one.
I'm sure they're all different.
The snacks were whack. Whack snacks. I had to eat peanuts and Skittles, bro.
Hella peanuts.
I fucked them bitches up right away too, bro. Like
How
I
much
didn't.
it was hella too expensive.
Bro, that guy told us it was $60 for us three, and I like the part where he was like, "Yeah, I got the drinks." I was like, "Bro, I bet," but he just charged us today. He
I
was
was
like,
told.
"Bro," he was like, "Hey, 180 I spent." Oh, what the hell did you spend 180? It's like, well, food was 120, and then the drinks are over there. I was like, oh yeah, the drinks, the ones you said you was gonna pay for. All right, man, I got you. I'll pay for them. But I think, did you like the drink that we got? I
It
think
was
it was
mid.
vodka
It was
lemonade.
mid.
Very mid.
I didn't finish it till the very end just because we were leaving.
Yeah, bro, I did not enjoy that drink at all.
You fell asleep. It made you fall asleep.
That's how. Yeah, I guess you're right. I did fall asleep, but I think I fell asleep because we were just. I had a busy morning that morning, so I was a little tired. But oh, you're right. The drink just wasn't that good.
Nah, I
Snacks weren't
agree.
that good. But after the comedy show, we went around because the show was in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So, what do you think about Grand Rapids?
It was my first time there. I liked it,
Me
dude.
too.
It was nice walking there. It didn't feel like ghetto.
Right?
It didn't feel
I
ghetto.
thought it was gonna be really ghetto.
Maybe we just didn't go to the ghetto parts because we didn't go to all of it. We walked around for the most part. We went to was it what's the parking called? Parking garage.
I don't know what
Parking
that
like
was
the
called.
rooftop garage parking. Whatever.
Oh,
it
you
is.
mean like the top of a rooftop? I thought you were talking about the specific name.
No, no, no. Yeah, we went
parking
there.
garage,
We
the top.
went walking around. We experienced everything. We walked by the river.
That was cool.
That was nice. We saw it
Good
was like
movies.
horseback rides with some white horses. It reminded me of Shrek.
Yeah, it did. It did. It did.
Right?
Yeah,
Got
it
Shrek
did.
vibes.
It did. It did. It did.
Yeah, for sure. So I like that. I like seeing that. That was new.
Yeah, I think they could have been a little bit nicer though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Man, I just asked them how much does it cost to get on the horse? Cause I mean, I was down to do fun stuff. No answer. Not even a like, fuck you. I'm not gonna answer you.
Did they not like
Not
even
even.
look at you?
They didn't even acknowledge me, bro.
Oh damn.
I was like, dang.
What if they just didn't speak your language?
They had to, bro.
They look kind of British. Maybe they're just
Hell
playing the
no.
part. They're playing the part, right?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. She just saw what we was doing and she didn't even want to
Oh,
interact
okay,
with
I
us.
see,
I
I
feel
see.
like that's what it was. She just didn't want to interact with us.
Yeah, I get you.
But I
Scared
give
money don't make money.
Grand Rapids. I feel like every city's probably like that, but it gave me Chicago vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like obviously as great as Chicago, but like it was cool. That was a nice little walk. I didn't mind it. We walked for a good minute too, bro.
Yeah, and there was like people walking around doing stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't just us.
It was actually bussing.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people were there. A lot of people were out.
That was a Friday.
Yeah, Friday, so people was out and shit. But I think one thing I did realize though that there was not a lot of food options. While there was a lot of food options, but there wasn't a lot of stuff we like.
It was more restaurants, not just
More.
like food, but
Yeah,
restaurants.
exotic food though. Like it was gonna be like a good little price.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of what you
What you
get in
expect out
downtown.
of cities?
Yeah,
For sure,
for
for
sure.
sure, for sure.
And we ate shout out Cinco de Mayo. They took us in 10 minutes before they closed.
Shout out Cinco de Mayo. I think we gonna have to go there every time we go now.
Yeah.
Just cause how good they were
Just
to
for the
us.
chips and salsa, dude. The salsa was fire. Cinco de Mayo.
That was some of the best chips salsa we had.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's because of our long walk ahead, but that shit was fire that day.
Yeah, for sure.
I think. Did you notice when the guy would try to speak Spanish?
Yeah, he would give little hints of Spanish. Huh?
He was good. He was throwing that in there. I was like, all right, bro. I see your Spanish. It was good though
It wasn't bad.
compared to other people.
But I
out
mean,
here.
bro, I think I just vibed with it because like he was being cool. He
Yeah.
was kind of being rushed, but it was like we knew we were being rushed.
Yeah.
But they didn't rush us.
No, they didn't rush us. It was a good little day. I feel. We got back home what to like fucking
Like 1, 12.
yeah, bro. How we got home, I'll never know.
Never know.
We'll never know, bro. I think that's just the power of will. I just powered through that fucking drive, bro. Bro, I was the worst. Bro, I'm telling you, like, don't do this. Don't, like, when you guys are tired, pull over, sleep, bro. Or if other people are awake, make them drive. But unfortunately, we didn't find ourselves with these circumstances. Everybody was tired. Everybody fell asleep, bro.
Dude, I was doing the same thing Fernando was while he was driving.
Falling asleep, bro. I
Every
dead
minute
ass.
or two, right? Like we're like I was doing it like every couple minutes. We're like, cause I was in the back
Yeah.
and I was seeing you drive, and like that's why I was trying to stay awake. Cause I'm like, bro, like you need to stay awake. And there was a couple times where I'd see him swerve a little bit, not too bad,
Yeah.
but like I would fall asleep. I'm like, okay, I think he got it. And like a minute later, I wake up and you're also like doing bad, bro. So I'm like, shit, bro, I'm trying to stay up.
Bro, I was going through it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I would like close my eyes, bro. Bro, I know this sounds so bad, bro, but like, hear me out, bro. I would
I don't
wake
even
up,
want to hear you out, bro.
bro. I would wake up, bro, and I'd be like, bro, I just drove for like 10 seconds, probably with my eyes closed, bro. It's so bad. We could have died at any second. Any second, I could have went a little bit to the left and to the right, and we would have died.
Dude, we got to a part where it was like county roads and looked a little
Yes.
bit foggy, bro. I was like, bro, I'm gonna stay
I
awake
was
for sure.
screwed.
I'm gonna slide myself. I'm gonna pinch myself, but I ain't falling asleep here.
And I did okay in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had already got the Red Bull in me.
Yeah, that was a little bit earlier on the trip, bro.
Yeah.
Tell him about when we were by Lasses.
What
Dude, that was
happened?
bad. Let me tell him, bro. We're getting close to home. We're like, well, not even 5 minutes from my house, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're getting to the light. So we're slowing down and shit. And then like I see him slowing down. I look over, but as I'm looking over, cause I see him going like this, I'm like, it's okay. We're slowing down. I'm about to wait, like looking up. I thought you knew what you were doing. And then I look forward, bro. Where we at, bro? Keep in mind we on the left lane, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, the left tire's like touching the middle lane to go into the next lane, bro. And there was 4 cars behind us, bro. Cause I checked the mirror. I'm like, oh hell
Dude,
nah.
as soon as I woke up, I looked and saw back, and I said, "Bro, there's a lot of cars."
Hella
bro. And
cars
I just did
behind
that.
us, bro.
And I just did that. I was in the middle of the road driving, bro. Yeah, that was bad.
But that was only for like a second or two, bro.
Yeah.
But this guy was just going.
I was dead asleep, basically, bro.
I'm like, bro, and like I never say this. I was like, hey, hell nah, bro, you gotta stay up, bro. I don't know, like what you gotta do, but you gotta stay up.
Yeah,
Like
he
we ain't
did
going to
say
sleep
that.
right now, bro.
He did say that. Bro,
I
I
was
think.
like, nah, that was bad, bro. That was a bad one.
You want to hear a funnier part?
Go ahead.
I bet. So I dropped you off, right? I had to
Oh,
drive home,
nah.
bro. I had to drive home. And me and you had talked about maybe there was a cop at the church. So let me go through Black Squirrel. So I go to Black Squirrel. You get into Black Squirrel, you go in, and you're supposed to take a right away, basically. I think I closed my eyes for like 5 seconds or something. Next thing I knew, I was on the other side, the other exit that goes to your neighborhood, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically did a little like U, and went back out there, and I was like, bro, I don't want to reverse. I don't want to go back. So I ended up going to the church.
Nah.
Cop.
Yeah.
Right there. Woke my ass right up, though. Woke my ass right up. I was
At the
like, bro,
church, right?
wake
Right.
your ass up.
By downhill.
And if you remember, I think did we go? No, we didn't go through there. But yeah, that was bad. That was funny. I was like, dude, that's so goofy.
Yeah, at least it woke you up, got you
Woke
home.
me up, bro. Woke me up, got me home. Bro, I took a nap when I got back home. Outside for like 5 minutes.
Nah.
10 minutes. Yeah, bro, I was so tired, bro. I did not want to get out the way, bro.
Bro, this guy had no battery to get even inside, bro.
I need to recharge at least a little 10-minute nap, bro. I took a nap at the gas while he went to go inside to get the Red Bull, bro. That's how tired I was, bro. And I told you guys, I said, bro, can y'all drive, bro? I'm tired as hell.
Bro, and I felt so bad, bro. Because the thing is, bro, we just stuffed ourselves.
Bro, we stuffed ourselves, bro.
That was bad. As soon as I stuffed myself, my energy is like, I want to rest.
And before we even started driving, I said, bro, halfway, someone need to drive, bro.
And bro,
I was tired.
keep in mind, I was trying to fall asleep, but we got distracted and we just never fell asleep. So when I did try to fall asleep, this guy was falling asleep.
Yeah.
So it's just not gonna work out, and we just
It was a bad
good.
time. Like I said, power will. Bro, and you gotta remember that the night before we went out too. We went out on Thursday.
We got home late.
We got home really late, bro. We went to
Casino night.
broke your cherry that
Thursday.
night.
Oh yeah,
Took your cherry from the casino.
For
Oh
sure,
God,
for sure.
what was the casino like for you?
I liked it, dude.
You like, dude?
as soon as I get more money, we slide into casino.
More often, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty addicting. That was my first time gambling. Like, for real, for real. Like, I
Yeah, me
sat down at
too.
the
Seeing
table.
everything around, actually sit on the table.
Like, I had been there a lot of times, and the first time I went there, I put I think it was 50 or maybe 25 on black. We lost. Never do that again. So I was like, I'm never gonna gamble. But we took you for the first time. So I was like, bro, if he's gonna
A
gamble,
little
I
bit.
gotta
Hell
gamble.
yeah, I gambled a little bit too.
Let me gamble too. Fuck it. Played blackjack for the first time. It was pretty cool.
I liked it, bro. Just the thing is though, like if you're gonna go to casino, you will have to spend a little bit of money.
Yeah, I feel like
Depends what you want to play.
yeah, it
right?
depends on what you play and how much you're betting. I don't know if you saw, but a lot of our friends were betting like $50 hands.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. So like, well to begin with, the tables are only $15. So
Yeah, to
like,
get in.
I think they should do $5, $10. But again, they don't want that because it's not a lot of betting.
No.
$10 is good though. I think at $10 you'll get people.
They do
people
have
gambling.
$10 days sometimes.
Sometimes,
I
right?
know Gordy said that they didn't, but they do. I had
Okay.
seen them before, so I was like, that's what I thought we were looking for $10 ones, but we found $15 ones.
50.
I guess.
Yeah, and I took out 40 because I was like, I'm not trying to waste too much because I'm just trying to learn and see.
Yeah.
I played 2 games with that. I started winning, so I got to play for a good amount of time. But
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I did lose my money.
You did lose your money right away, basically, damn near to it.
I got to play for like a good 10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes.
I was winning and then I was
Yeah.
losing. I like tripled my money at one point.
Yeah,
No, not even triple, like doubled.
doubled. I think I tripled it
Yeah, you did.
because I thought I put $60 down on the thing, and I later found the $20 bill in my pocket, and I said, "Bro, I only put 40." And at one point, I was up at 120, and I told myself, as soon as you hit 100, you're out of here. And I let that fucking dealer talk me out of it. He literally was like, "What, man? How you gonna leave? You're up right now."
He did. I remember that.
He was like, "Yo, you can't leave. You're up." And I was like, "You're right. I'm up. Let's do it." And then he took it all away. Not all of it, but I was getting down to like my last, bro. I was about to be done, and I even bet all of it. I said, "Bro, send me home or double my money." And he doubled my money. You did, right? You got lucky on that last hand. I started playing again. I think that's a lot of what is you're up and down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about learning to navigate.
Where you
through
want
it.
to stop?
I think I'll be a lot better next time. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me to stay. I think cause normally I would have got that 120 and I would have got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I would have went to go get some Mickey D's after or some shit, but I let people influence me, so I lost that. But next time I'm gonna just keep it, bro. Cause we have friends, bro, that were up. I don't want to pocket watch. I don't want to pocket anyone, but bro was up like $600. All he had to do was go home. That's all he
I
had to
think
do.
that's the most what is it? The dice, whatever they are.
The chips.
Chips. That's the most chips I've seen a friend have. In their
Yeah.
hand.
Bro, that was a lot, bro. He's little ass hands too, carrying a lot of chips.
A lot
Bro.
of chips.
And I remember specifically telling him, I said, "Bro, go home, bro."
We
You're
were
up."
about to.
We were literally about to leave, bro, and then some other friend pulled up and convinced him to stay. I guess he lost it all, which is the saddest part about casino. But it's like what happens basically every time
You
that I've
came to
gone.
play.
Every time that I've gone, I've only seen somebody win like 2 or 3 times, like big. Every time we go though, someone loses like that. Like they lose a lot of money.
Like they had the opportunity to win, but
And they just stayed. They just stayed. And once you start losing your money, you're like, oh, I'll win it right back. Sometimes you don't, and it's all gone. That's the one thing I realized about the casinos, bro. Like it's like throwing your money away. Sometimes.
I threw my money away.
Yeah, you did.
I feel
$40 down
bad.
the
I feel
drain.
bad. My first time at the casino, drained.
Yeah.
It's okay. I had fun though. This is the only time I'll be okay with it. Next time I'll be competitive with
Nah,
it.
you are.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take it more serious too.
I'm on
My
that.
mama. I won $20 basically from the casino, so I'm up. First time I'm up $20 on y'all. Oh fuck!
Ah shit.
Cut.
Cut.
I'm gonna we're gonna cut that and we'll be like next time I'm gonna smoke y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Casino.
Yeah, for sure.
Saving it. That was bad. My bad, brother.
Man, no worries, bro.
Casino. We went to
well-
Wings earlier that day too, right?
Did we?
We were at Wings.
Oh yeah,
Sat around,
Wings, et
hanging
cetera.
out with that white boy. What you think about that white boy?
He's cool. He's cool.
He get wild though.
Mhm.
I noticed one thing about white people hanging out with that guy, bro. They're wild.
Wow.
They're wild, bro.
They
That guy
could
goes
stand
crazy.
all day.
stand all day. That
All
guy never
night.
sits down, and he drinks the whole time he's there.
And he ain't moving. He just straight.
Big ass guy though. What you think?
Huge.
I like how sometimes he would be like, "Bro, he's so huge, bro."
I told you that
A
sometimes,
couple
right?
times, bro. You were like, "Hey, bro, he's so big, bro," and I was like, "Yeah, he is big, bro."
Cause he was right beside me,
Bro, I think
bro.
that's what it was. It's like he was like right beside
I'd
you,
be
and
like, cause he was standing. I'd be like, yo, what's up?
you'd be like, "Yo, you're a monster compared to me."
Nah, but it's cause he got working hands and everything too.
Yeah,
So like he's big
and he hunts.
and he drinks. Hella. So
Hella.
that combination right there
Was a little
is
scary.
bound to make a big man.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
That's what you saw. You saw a big man, and you decided to keep bringing it up. That shit was funny to me. I
No
was like,
disrespect.
"Yeah."
He was cool. He's cool.
Nah, he was cool though, right?
He's the boy.
We seen him like 3 weeks, 4 weeks already, maybe
That
straight.
was my first time.
Yeah,
For
that was
sure.
your first time. If you go next week, you'll see him again.
Yeah. Maybe a little exclusive day, but next week we'll probably be at Wings Etc.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday
My birthday on Thursday.
coming up.
Coming up.
Podcast coming up on Kev's birthday, maybe.
Maybe we'll see what comes up with that day. Hopefully we repeat a little bit of that same day.
Yeah, we'll probably have a. Hopefully, if we get, we wanted to go paintballing. Right?
Paintballing. Hopefully, if we
That's
can
some
get
good videos.
some people to go, I think we should go paintballing.
That should be fun.
We've
I'd be
gone
down as hell,
paintballing,
bro.
what, twice?
I've
Did
gone
you
once.
go with
I went once when we went with the soccer team.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I've gone twice, but bro, paintballing is so fun.
That's fun. That's really fun. I think
Perfect fun.
for some reason that day that we went with the team, I kind of had a bad experience because I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what we were supposed to wear.
Oh, okay.
So I think I wore like a hoodie and some jeans.
I mean, that's kind of what you need, though. You need like
No
thick
gloves.
layers. Oh, okay, I get
It
you.
was cold. I got shot right in my hand.
Oh,
That shit fucking hurt, bro. And the
he
thing
was
that,
like crying about your finger for a
bro,
good minute.
it hurt so bad, bro. And I remember specifically because I was out and I said I was out, and Alex still shot me, bro. He shot me so many times, bro. I was like, fuck, that shit hurt. He got me right here, bro. After
It
that,
does
I was like,
hurt.
fuck paintballing. I'll never come again, bro. But for your birthday, I'm down as fuck.
Hell yeah, you gotta take a little bit of pain. Just know you're gonna get hit at least once.
Yeah.
I've been hit hella, bro,
I want to get a paintball gun, like for out here, and then like shoot people
for a prank.
for a little prank. We got a
Oh.
couple. Bro, I was running by. So we went to Michigan Outlets yesterday for Father's Day, trying to find a little gift for them. I think you ended up finding one, right?
Yeah, I did. I found something.
I didn't find shit.
Nah.
I told him today. I said, bro, whatever you want to order, bro, you let me know and I'll pay for it. I just don't, bro. My dad's a he's kind of a hard person to get gifts for. But
Mhm.
anyways, we went to Michigan and the store that you wanted to go to, Beef Jerky.
Yeah.
It gave me a lot of ideas that I wanted to do. I wanted to buy right away. I asked him, "What's the most spicy one you got, bro?" He said, "The one over there, brother." So we went, checked it out. $12 for it was like one or two pieces, bro. It wasn't even that much,
Mhm.
but $12. I ran it by today. A couple of my friends. I was like, "Bro, what you think about if I like prank someone and like get them to eat that one?" Like, but I want to get someone that like could do spice. You know how like some people can handle it, some people can't handle it. I want to get someone that can't, cause I don't want to ruin someone's like friendship. Like
Yeah, because they're not gonna like how spicy.
they're not gonna fuck with me
gonna
after I
think you
did
set
that
them
to
up.
them. And not only that, what if like I'm filming them and they're going through hell and they fucking smack my camera, bro?
Turn that shit off.
Turn that fucking camera on, bro. You think I'm your fucking clown? I've heard that one already like 2 or 3 times. Like,
Yeah?
you think I'm your joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, nah, bro. It's
Hey,
just
but let me
content.
remind you. What about that gummy that we saw, the spicy one?
That one was
I
crazy
got
too.
another idea with that.
What you got?
For $20, we just say somebody for $20. We got 2 gummies. You pick the spicy one or you pick the normal one. It's up to you. Like
Yeah.
for $20, you get to choose.
Fuck. I feel like do you think they would smell it?
No, like from far though. You just, which one do you want?
Yeah.
Just cause they came in like a little box, so you're gonna have to
They
take them out the box.
Put
What's
them
up,
in a little
Zeus?
bag. I think
Shake.
that would be a good prank.
I think that'd be a good one. I think we can start incorporating some pranks.
Yeah, we want to do pranks for YouTube. I think we watch a lot of people do them and they're really funny. Like we saw one the other day of I don't know if it's legal or illegal, but that video was funny. The guy basically they like set up pranks for people to like steal from them.
Mm.
Like they would snatch their like packages, like Amazon packages and shit, and like they put cameras or something in it, and like it would track people. Well, I think 2 or 3 of them didn't even work, or like people threw them out like after they realized what was inside. But one of the lady kept it, and as a revenge, they went to her house, and she had like a lot of stuff in her yard and stuff, and they took pictures of everything and posted it
On Facebook
on
Market.
Facebook Market.
Love Facebook Market.
Not only did they post it, they posted it for free.
For free?
Remember, everything was free.
Oh shoot.
Everything was free. So people, random ass people, would pull up to this lady's house, take what they wanted, and leave.
What the description says, like just grab it from the front lawn or
Yeah,
something
some shit
like
like that. Just grab it. Like, bro, I want to do pranks like that. Those are funny, bro. That was a funny
Yeah,
prank.
that might not be legal, but like something like that, right? That's the idea.
Yeah. I think it's not legal, but it's not illegal because she stole first.
Morally, in a way.
Yeah, morally. She's definitely not gonna call the cops on you.
Yeah, she stole something.
She stole stuff from you.
You
But
know what I wonder?
what?
Because we're talking about the legal and illegal. I want to do a prank with the bikes, setting up somebody stealing our bike.
Imagine they get hurt.
But again, you're stealing.
You're stealing. You're right. You're right.
But again, do you think? Because I'll search it up. I want to do my research. What if we shoot them with paintball guns? We hide somewhere and like, hey, that's my fucking bike.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop.
And shoot him with a paintball gun.
Paintball guns.
Yeah, I think that falls under one of those like. It might be illegal.
It might be right. Yeah. Okay.
but I'm down. It's not the first time we do some illegal shit.
Yeah. But like, do we really want to do that to somebody?
I think depends on the situation. So like if we do the bike thing, I'd do it. Nick, bro, you stealing from me.
You're stealing.
You gotta pay a little bit of a consequence. I seen the Milk video. They like did a house of Trump, and like people would come up and like take signs and stuff, and then they splash water
Oh
on them.
yeah.
I think that's harmless. Stuff like water, getting people wet,
Mm-hmm.
can't be that hard. I saw one today on TikTok. There was like a guy who went up to this guy at Walmart. He like gave him a no, and like in the no is like, "Yo, meet me in the bathroom," type stuff. And the guy's like, "Yo, get away from me, man," shit like that. He's like, I ain't with that." And the guy keeps going at him like, "Oh, come on, let's go. Why don't you want to go?" and stuff like that. And the guy like starts chasing him, and then he like grabs his neck and pushes him, and that the guy flips a little bit. He's like, "Oh, I'll beat your ass," shit like that. And they start like chasing each other around Walmart, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny as hell, bro. But like,
Oh hell no, I ain't about to get choked out.
bro, but that guy had the balls to do that at
Mhm.
Walmart. But I feel like it's because there's people around.
Yeah, they know it won't go down like that.
It won't go down like that at least. So I think we should try something like that. It'd be funny. Obviously not something like that because of like who the fuck wants to do that type of shit.
Yeah, I can't do that.
But we could do some. We could
Something like
definitely
that. We
find
gotta
some.
troll somebody, right?
Yeah, bro. I feel like trolling people is. And then
To an extent.
if we could get a little laugh at the end too out of them, like, oh, that was actually a pretty good.
Dude,
one. You
I've
guys
seen
got
some
me.
videos where
Bro,
like
they laugh at it.
no, have you seen these videos where like I don't know, some kids just like molesting people and shit.
What?
In a way, I don't like those. Not molesting, but like so like they're out in public and they're like, yeah, for sure. We be on these. Currently 12 a.m. on Sunday. We work. I wake up at 5. This boy wakes up. What time?
I wake up in 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's what we do for everybody watching our
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
So show some love.
Subscribe, like,
We gonna make it work
Share
for
it.
sure. Share
turn
what we
bell
got.
notifications on.
Love that.
Love
But shoot, what was I talking about?
talking about prank.
Prank. What part of prank? Anyways, I knew I wanted to talk about pranks though. I think we should do pranks soon, at some point.
Yeah.
Kind of planned pranks.
Oh,
So
you were talking about people that get pranked and they end up liking it. That you see
oh,
videos.
for sure. Okay. There's some. So it's like some kid, and he's like kind of saying shit to some old couple.
Yeah.
And like, him and the old guy start fighting, but
No
like kind
way.
of playing around. You know, like the kid's kind of small. He starts playing around.
Ma'am?
Pardon me? Ma'am?
Ma'am,
You want me to punch you in the face? Why you call me ma'am?
because I'm assuming your gender.
Well, you're an idiot.
Women don't get this mad.
Dude, don't let me hurt you.
Woman can't hurt me.
I'll find out.
Woman power. Okay, fine. You know what? Fuck this.
Do it.
Hold on. Wait first.
All right. Come on.
Come on, motherfucker. I'm ready. Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew. he fucked up.
Come on, man. You go, bro. All
What
right.
are we doing?
I'm chilling, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's
Come
kind
on.
of funny at this point.
Yo, come on. You hit me good, bro.
You hit me?
You get really?
Yeah.
Since start.
Like, hell yeah, respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we fought and shit, but like,
Damn, we
yeah.
might have to throw it down for a prank then.
I think this weekend we were gonna do that. You really wanted to jump someone?
Oh shit. We was feeling hot, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Kevin, for some reason, was like, yo, I feel like jumping someone today. And I was down. Believe it or not, I was down. Just because I wanted content. Just to see what would happen. I didn't think we would actually do it, obviously. But, like, it
Yeah,
was
I was
fun.
just fucking with
It
you.
was
But, like,
funny.
that was funny though.
It was funny.
Maybe we
But,
can do a fucking jumping prank.
bro, I thought of this.
Ooh.
Now, let me run this by you. I know it's a little, like, fucked up because I already ran it by other people. But, so I work at Aldi. Aldi has a lot of Amish customers and shit. So I work cashier sometimes, and Amish old ladies have a lot of cash, a lot of cash. And I was like, bro, for a prank, I feel like it'd be funny if we surrounded like a buggy, cause they travel by horse. If people don't know, Amish people they use horses still and buggies. We surround it and act like we're gonna rob them.
Oh hell no.
Like that's the prank. But one thing that I remembered is that I think it's is it the first no Third Amendment. Guns exist here in Indiana,
Mhm.
brother.
So,
Amish people carry for sure.
for sure.
So I was
Some
like,
old shit, but the
that
care.
could go bad, really fast.
But yeah, cause I don't say they don't watch YouTube. They don't know what a prank is,
I
bro.
don't know what the prank is, bro. But would it be funny though?
As fuck.
It'd be so funny if we got them to get out the buggy, bro, and like.
Like, why the fuck
act
are these
like-
people trying to take my horse?
Yeah, like give me your horse. I want the horse.
I want the horse. You can stay. I want the horse.
Yeah, that'd be so funny, bro. I felt like that would be. Funny.
Thank you for tuning in today's episode. Subscribe. We got a new TikTok coming in. We're working on this, but my camera just died. So if you're still listening, thank you for tuning in to our 5th episode.